because that, what happened to that young man, brought a lot of sadness to a lot of people. He was a fighter. Um, he meant a lot to not only the football program but the community. And at the end of the day, this is what really brought all this together. And when you see different personalities like Coach Lou Holtz, Ric Flair, it's not just because of their relationship with Coach Harbaugh, even though that's a large part of it. It's also because of the Chad Tuff Foundation. So please support that and give and donate.
What does that say about what Jim is bringing?
Jim thinks outside the box. He's not afraid to. So this is a perfect example of how Jim Harbaugh's mind operates.
What was it like when you were being recruited? I mean, there was so much talk. Rashawn Gary, #1 player, who ultimately committed to Michigan. I mean, on Sports Center. What was it like, years ago when it was you?
Oh man, I mean, back in the day we had cassette players and cassette tapes. It's like night and day. It's nothing even remotely close to how it was back in 1987 to how it is today in 2016. It's a new day and age, new era.
This class is obviously right up there with some of the greats at Michigan.
Yeah, so they say on paper. Yeah.
How do you think this class stacks up nationally? How do you think it ranks?
I don't follow it that closely, so I can't really tell you that. I really don't, to be completely honest with you. I mean, I don't know. Like I was just telling someone else, I don't know. Like, so Rashawn Gary, he's committed to Michigan. He's going to sign on the dotted line. Does that move Michigan from 5 to 3? I always look at Alabama. They're always like a kind of like a #1 recruiting class, but they're always struggling to find a quarterback. Like how does this team have a #1 recruiting class year after year after year after year? But then they had to use, always were struggling to find a quarterback recently. Now, obviously, at the end of the season, it worked out for them. They won a national championship. But things were looking kind of dicey at the beginning of the season for the Crimson Tide. So I don't really, follow it that closely. And I know that there's some guys who pan out, some guys who don't. So not until they put on that collegiate outfit and uniform and start to produce at this level does it really count.
Does in such a short period of time, have you ever seen a turnaround like this happen so quickly?
No. I mean, I think it speaks to the greatness of Coach Harbaugh, not only as a coach, but as a talent evaluator, as a guy who can get the most out of his players, and as a motivator. And you look at, I think those are the guys you guys want to talk to. There you go. That's that recruiting class, half of them.
Hey, guys, can you hit this ad?
I'll do that.